there. Thanks for joining me. I am thrilled to introduce to you all the projects that are in my new book, Leatherwork School. You can find it at leatherworkschool.com, and we're going to go through every single project here. There are 10 projects in the book ranging from beginner all the way to advanced. So there's something for everyone, and I just want to show you each of these projects. The first one I'm going to talk about is the belt kit. And this is a super versatile project, very elegant, very versatile. It's actually unisex, great for guys or gals. And this is it. So you're actually making a belt strap that has two different colors. You can even have two different kinds of leather. And it's all united by this detachable buckle, fully detachable. This is available on my website. I've spent over a year developing this. It's a 32 millimeter belt, fits also all the luxury straps. If you've got any clients that have any luxury straps from any of the luxury makers, fully interchangeable with those. The belt buckle actually comes completely off from the strap, so it's very easy to switch out your strap. The buckle comes completely apart. You can then switch it to the other color if you want. If you want to move to brown, you can easily do that. The buckle comes in 4 different finishes. I'll show you this one. This is the satin. This is turquoise and brown. This is the satin belt buckle. And now I want to show you each of these buckles up close. So let's look at this first one. It's high polish gold plating over solid brass. So gold plating over solid brass, an excellent choice. This one is palladium, looks silver, but it's actually palladium plating over solid brass. So that's a palladium. You can see lots of reflection here in the buckle because the polish is so high. Then we have a satin finish. This is satin palladium. Really nice finish. I really love this. And then we've got the gold plating over solid brass, satin finish. So we've got 2 colors, 2 finishes for you to choose from. It's really an excellent project. It makes a great gift. Now, let's move on to the second one. What I've got here for you is passport envelopes, and I love these. I've made a bunch of them. I use them. They're just really, really versatile. This is the one that's in the pattern. It's got the curved flap on it. This is a Sam Brown stud closure, so you don't need any special hardware to install this, which is really nice. This introduces you to skiving. The edges of this are super thin, so that's fantastic. And you can do contrasting color lining. So this has got the hot turquoise again on the inside of this serious brown color. You also could do, if you wanted to, this is not in the pattern, but you could do a more angular flap if you like. And yes, the passport envelope is designed to hold your passport. So very, very useful. You could make this in a size for, say, a MacBook Air, MacBook Pro. You could make this for an iPad. The same principles would apply. You just need to adjust your pattern. So that's that. And by the way, just a reminder, with this purchase of your book, you are getting 10 patterns in digital download format. And they actually come in 3 different formats. So you can get wide format for taking to a print shop. You can get A4 if you're in Europe or Asia, and you can get good old letter size if you're here in the United States. So lots of options for you on these digital download patterns that are included at no charge with the purchase of the book. Now I want to show you the Valet Tray. This is a super fun project. This sits on top of your bureau or dresser, and a place for you to store your wallet, your keys, your spare change, all those everyday carry items. You can see here I've actually got initials in the base of the Valet Tray, and I include for you all the initials for you so that you can customize this to meet your needs. I've got a pale cream color leather underneath, so that's how those little dots are popping. So I would recommend a bright color here. This is a super hard bookboard base, so it's very, very stiff and really makes a nice gift. So that's the Valet Tray. The next project is the zip wallet, and I love these. I have this. This is my everyday carry, actually. I use this every single day. I keep all my credit cards in it. I keep my money, my change, lipstick, all those sorts of things. You could fit an iPhone in here, but probably not lipstick, lip gloss, and an iPhone. So one or the other, and I choose to keep my lipstick in mine. The beauty of this is that you can drop this in your full bag, or you can just take this on its own. If I'm running to grocery, I just take this and go. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but inside we actually have, you can see it a little bit, we've got 6 credit card slots in here for your driver's license and all your credit cards. So a super versatile addition to your leather goods wardrobe. Now let's move on to the gadget bag. This is such a fun project. This is actually welting. So you're going to learn about welting, and this is a turned edge construction. So you'll learn about that too. You've got zipper here. We're going to shorten some zippers for this project. And again, welting is a little different than piping because the fill of this is actually the leather itself. So you don't have that separate cord, and you've got super strong leather here on the corners. It wears a little better. You could use this as a cosmetic pouch. You could use this to store your electronic gadgets when you're traveling. I even have a client who uses this as a simple clutch when she's going out in the evening. So lots of options here. The next one is one of my favorites, and this is the clutch. Super simple design. Super simple design. You see I've got that nice contrast lining. You've got the D-rings here to hang your strap and a magnetic closure. So I've made tons of these. This one's actually a little bit wider. Let me show this to you. This one's actually a little bit wider than the original. So you can do that easily by slicing the pattern down the middle. And I just want to mention that this project is fantastic for your first exotic. So this is Alligator from Amtan, and really, really cute design. This is the first time you're also installing gussets, so you want to maybe make one out of just plain old leather before you advance into the exotics, but a super versatile bag here. Now let's move on to some larger bags. This is I call it the T tote, and you can see the bottom is actually shaped in a T. That's how it gets its name. With this, we have actually the outer leather is fully laminated to the inner leather. So we've got just a super versatile design. The inside is fully laminated, and then we've got a hanging pocket here. So the pocket is not stitched down the whole way. It's actually hanging. It's suspended from those lower rivets. So this is a really fun project to make. Really great sort of intermediate project for you. And I just love the way this bag looks draped over someone's shoulder. Now we have the N-shaped bag, and N-shapes or N-chaps are these fancy little things. They're very powerful in a design element that actually attach your shoulder straps to the bag. So super nice option here. This bag opens extremely wide. Inside we've got a large open pocket, and then we've got a zip pocket as well. So lots of possibilities here. In this one, I installed the optional snap closure, and this bag has a partially welted gusset on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that, but it's inset here in the bottom to give you some relief. And this is a great bag to machine stitch. If you're experimenting with machine stitching, this is a great bag to try. Now we're going to move on to the advanced projects, and I really highly recommend that you wait until you are fully proficient with the beginner and the intermediate projects. These bags take 40 to 60 hours to complete. They're very involved, have some advanced techniques in them, but once you're ready, boy, these are fantastic bags. This is the top handle bag. This is the one that's on the cover of the book, and it's got a fully molded handle. This is actually 7 pieces of leather on the top here, 7 pieces of leather to give this handle a full definition and make it really just lovely to carry. I've got some alligator accents here, again from Amtan. By the way, all the leather that I've shown you to this point is by Tannery Remy Carriette. This is their galouchat, which is the French name for stingray. It has a really nice texture to it. I just love this leather. I've got the fun red lining inside. I've got one zip pocket. I've got one key leash there to hold your keys. And then if I look at the other side, I've got a nice open pocket here. So a really super design. It also has a magnetic closure on the bag for extra support. Just a really super bag. And then the last project is my round handle. This is super soft. I specifically made this one to be nice and soft and squishy. But if you want something stiffer, this one has reinforcement in it. It's much, much different. If you want that stiff look here, you can certainly do that with reinforcement. You can untuck the straps here, pull open the handle easily. And then if you like, you can actually wear the bag with the flap inside. And you can see I've got some fun lime green, a zip closure, a key leash, and on the other side an open pocket. So you can actually carry it this way. You can put the little strap attachments right back in here, little straps right back in their carriers, and you can carry it this way. You're going to need some patience for the top handle because it's extra thick up here. This requires a lot of coats. Lots of coats of edge paint. So those are the projects. I'm really thrilled with all of them because they're very versatile. They give you lots of options and they're teaching you more and more advanced techniques every step of the way. So I hope you'll enjoy Leatherwork School. If you haven't purchased it yet, go out to leatherworkschool.com and have a look around and buy one today. Thanks for joining me.